Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Chumash on Thursday mornings at Congregation Bris Shalom.
Beth Yeshurun.
Sorry, Beth Yeshurun. See, I'm getting old. We spoke about getting old. So we meet here every Thursday morning at 9:30, and wanted to share a quick Dvar Torah, a quick Parsha minute before we start our regular Chumash study. So in this week's Parsha, Behaaloscha, it talks about the menorah, and what we see is very, very interesting. That there's a lot of talk about seeing the light of the menorah, and we also know this idea on Hanukkah. On Hanukkah, we have this idea, that these candles of the menorah are holy. Hanerat halalu kodesh hem ve'ein lanu reshut lishtamesh b'hem. We have no permission to use them or to benefit from them, or using their light. Ela lirotam bilvad, but only to see them with our eyes. So the question is asked: why do we cover our eyes when we say the Shema? When we say Shema, we're supposed to cover our eyes. We use our right hand, the hand of mercy, the hand of kindness, and we cover our eyes when we say the Shema. And the question is why? So I heard the beautiful idea relating to this week's Torah portion. What's the idea of seeing the light of the menorah? What are you seeing? So I heard this amazing idea that we have two sets of eyes. We have physical eyes and we have spiritual eyes. Our physical eyes get caught up in all of the worldly, materialistic pursuits. So whether it's houses, cars, clothes, jewelry, you name it, all physical objects, phones, right? All those physical objects are tools that can distract us. But what these holy lights, the holy lights of the menorah, the holy lights of the menorah in the tabernacle, the holy lights of the menorah on Hanukkah, what they do is they serve as a cleanser for the spiritual eyes. They're getting our spiritual eyes to be able to see. So what we do is we're in a world that is so distracting. We have so many things that are confusing us. What our sages tell us is that when you say Shema and you're accepting upon yourself the yoke of God and declaring our mission statement as a people, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, what we're doing is we need to cover our eyes. We need to cover all of those distractions. We need to cover all of those things that turn us away from what our real focus should be, our spiritual focus should be, and allow our spiritual eyes to see. So now we can see with clarity. Now we can see with holiness. We can see without any interruption of physical distractions. And I think it's a very, very fundamental principle. They say about our great sages of yore, that they would sit on Hanukkah and just look at the menorah, quiet, nobody in the room. They're just sitting and allow the power, the spiritual power of the menorah to penetrate their physical eyes as well. But there's a lot to it, and I think it's something to even Shabbos candles, by the way. You're supposed to, if you're not going to, sometimes we don't eat at home. Friday night we eat by friends, if they're courageous enough to invite us with 6 children. Right? So it doesn't happen very often. But either way, so even then, we light candles at home and we would walk to our neighbor or friend in the neighborhood. But you're still supposed to sit and enjoy the candles before you leave. You're not supposed to light and run, right? You light the candles, enjoy it, look at them, benefit from their spirituality, and then you can go. The idea again is to recognize that we have two lenses that we could use. We could use our physical lenses, which is the one that's most popularly used by most people. Get caught up totally by the physical, but there are people who are capable of infusing that physical world with a spiritual lens. And that's what we all strive to become, is to become more spiritual, to be more engaged in the real essence of life. and that we have through the light of the menorah as a tool, and then again the covering of the eyes is a tool. We're declaring that presence of God, remove all the other thoughts, all the other physical distractions. There's nothing else. Now I can just focus and zone in with my spiritual eyes into the Almighty and my relationship with Him. So with that, my friends, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this and share it with your friends on Facebook. And we look forward to sharing many, many more. And you're welcome to join us live in class at Congregation Bris Shalom, Beth Yeshurun, at 9:30 every Thursday morning. We are at Congregation Bris Shalom at 11 o'clock on Sunday mornings. That's why I'm getting confused. Well, that's right. So Beth Yeshurun every Thursday at 9:30. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching.